So status is what gets your foot in the door a lot of times as a guy. What women have a point of contention with is when the status isn't congruent to the person. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like y'all are saying, I don't like a man with status. No, translation. What you guys are really saying is, I don't like a man that has status that isn't congruent to what he purports himself to be. That's the reality.
Exactly.
So if I'm a guy, I say I got status. Let's be honest. Status a lot of the time is also coupled with financial security to some degree and or affluence. If you meet a guy, he's lit, but then he's a bum, you'll be like, what the fuck? This guy's capped.
Yeah.
And immediately your attraction is going to go down because if he's lying about this, what else could he be lying about?
What else?
So my argument is if a man has status and he has the financial backing to back it and he has the confidence and he's ambitious and he checks off these other boxes, the status mattered. Like it was what got your foot in the door and he was able to substantiate that attraction through his actions after the fact. But I agree with you. Yes, are there dudes that have a great profile and then you meet them in person, you're like, this guy's a fucking dud? It happens, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's disingenuous for girls to say, I don't want a man with status. That's capped 1,000%.
I'm talking a lot. Listen, simply put with the whole status thing, listen, man, you're going to get a reply. It's like you with Tinder. That's why niggas get Tinder Gold. You're going to get a reply quicker.
There you go.
Like there's mad niggas who got shitty profiles, no followers. You're going to at least respond to the nigga with the verified blue check. At least say what up. You're going to open it. The rest of the niggas, they in the gulag.
There's the key. That's the key.
That's it. Like, we're trying to get the door.
Shot call, dude.
Bianca, you had something? Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a lot to say.
Yeah, go ahead. Take it away. Take it away.
I think that the women that say that they don't want that they want a man with status is a woman that hasn't dealt with a man with status.
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna agree with her. I've dealt with somebody with status, and I realized that that's not what I want. And now anybody that I look for after that is not somebody that has status. You know, like
what type of nigga is the one you look for?
You don't have to be. You don't have to have a lot of followers and all this stuff to have status. It's about money. It's about your drive.
No, but we're using status to represent those things. So again, Myron said it right. We're not talking about niggas who capping. We're not talking about we're just using status as you are looking for somebody with bread.
Okay, let's go ahead and go back to where Myron's talking about the difference between status and the man's finances and how he's not even pitting them together. So you can go ahead and see that DJ Numbnuts has no idea what he's talking about, and at this point he's just talking out of his own butt.
My argument is if a man has status and he has the financial backing to back it and he has the confidence and he's ambitious and he checks off these other boxes, the status mattered. Like it was what got your foot in the door.
Okay, now let's go ahead and go back to where they can go ahead and explain to us how, since material things are the only things that matter to them, that material things have to matter to women too.
Like you're not living with a bum.
Yeah, I get that.
You get me? Like
I mean, nobody wants to be with a bum.
Yeah, that's but that's status. You know what I mean? Like we're not talking about this social media fake status where people look lit online
not
and
real life.
In real life they're bums. Like we're not talking about those.
Yeah.
We're talking about you want a guy who could show you some financial security, who got something going on, somebody who you could see a future with and you could build with. Duh, right?
Someone I can build with, yes. But if you're gonna honestly, if you ask me if I want a man with money and stuff, I'm gonna tell you no. Because a man, wait. No, let me explain myself before you even say cab. Before you even say cab, let me explain myself. Men that have a lot of money tend to cheat or go with a bunch of women, and that's not something that I want personally in a relationship. I prefer loyalty over bread. That's just me. No, I don't care how much money. Let's get real.
I'm sorry.
You know how many people? No.
Yo, none of the females believe you either. I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go. We got a female that has lived the Miami lifestyle, that has been with these high-end men that have ultimate wealth, that play the fields because they do have a lot of variety, because you do have a group of females out there that material things are the number one thing to them. And she's decided that that's not what she wants in her life, and as she's explaining it to these guys, which I feel like she is probably the majority of women, not the females in Miami, but the majority through the rest of the United States, that they want a man that is stable, a man that they can build with, a man that can be a partner. And they have an issue with it because at the end of the day, they realize that the only thing that they have to offer or material things. And if women stop wanting material things and want to settle with a just happy life, just a midlife, then they have nothing to offer them.
You really think that men with money don't hit on me? You really think that men with status don't hit on me? That's not what I want. That's not what I'm looking for. Because I know what that lifestyle brings.
I'm willing to bet you're trying to find the exception. I guess you're right. Like there's a lot of dudes, you know what I mean? And opposite of your point, a lot of niggas at a certain point when you got money, you got resources, you find your work. You know what I mean? You gonna figure it out. Like because there's a lot more bitches coming at you. A nigga don't know his worth because he feel like he can't get no hoes. You know what I mean? So like you going for anything. But when a nigga got some shit, the bitch is coming at you. You know what I mean? Like, you give a nigga $1 million in a Lambo, that nigga feel like a bad bitch. Fine. So that nigga start to move a little different. Yeah. Your DMs start blowing up. Like, bitches is on scene and everything. So it's a little bit different. What I'm trying to say to you is that most women...
Once again, she's pointed out to them that she understands what the statistics are if she wanted that top tier man, and if for some reason if she found one that was going to be loyal to just her. And she's realized that, once again, that she's going to have to find someone that may not make as much money, not necessarily dating down, but someone that actually is okay with just a normal life, that doesn't need a Bugatti, doesn't need to have 10 females on his arm, doesn't have to have gold chains around his neck, doesn't have to show the whole world all of his material things to show that they're stable, that they've made it. And once again, they have an issue with it.
They're gonna still chase the guy with status and just hope to find the exception of the one that's loyal. They're trying to find that loyal one. They're not gonna just give up on all dudes with money. Yeah. You're making it seem like you would, but you're not. You're trying to find the loyal guy that's rich, not the broke guy that's loyal.
That's 0.01% of the men that are like that.
Once again, she's pointing out to both of these guys that it's not all about the material things. Yes, she doesn't want someone that has no ambition, that isn't making any money at all, that is a checker at Walmart. She wants someone that's going to put in a little bit of effort, make a little bit more money. There's nothing wrong with that. But she doesn't need to have, once again, the gold chain. She doesn't need the Bugatti. She doesn't need the lifestyle. She's willing to change her life to have a happy life. It's not that hard. And there's a lot more women out there that are okay with that than these Instagram models that are willing to go to Dubai. Just saying. Now, if you guys would actually work on yourselves like you guys are claiming that you're teaching all these men to do, instead of worrying about making money, getting flashy things, more or less getting the shiny object for the raccoons, then you wouldn't even have an issue with this. You would be supporting it. But once again, that's just my thoughts. Tell me what your thoughts are. Go ahead and hit me up in the comments and let me know what's up.